What is up, guys? Welcome to Combat Sports and More. My name is Dom. This is my son, Braden. He'll be helping me out this video on my first one back. I did change the name on here because I didn't want to be limited to just MMA. I'm a huge NFL fan as well, and I thought maybe sometimes I'll put out videos like that or, whatever it be. I'm a huge bettor, so I bet on NFL, MMA. MMA is by far my most favorite sport, but it'll be what I'll be talking about for a long time by itself right now because my Washington Commanders just got beat by the Philadelphia Eagles and for the NFC title, one game before the Super Bowl, man. But no one thought we'd be there, so I'm happy with our season, and I'll make some videos about that. But right now, it's Imavov versus Adesanya, and we're going to be breaking down the card, and I'll tell you what I got for this weekend. And first off, I'll tell you who I think is going to win. We both will. And we'll compare who had the better record at the end of the week, me or Braden. So sit up so they can see you, buddy. And let's hop right in. So what's the first fight, Braden?
We got Handy something.
Hamdi? Yep. And Jamal Pogue. So that Hamdi guy really did impress me in his fight against Dontel Mays. And here's a fun fact for you. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Dontel is the only fighter we have out of Louisville, Kentucky, that I know of. And I was rooting for him in that fight. I really was. But that Hamdi guy came in and, dude, he impressed me. I mean, he has that Daniel Cormier type frame, but that dude is a ball of muscle. That he has that pedigree of wrestling that is just rare for heavyweights. And man, I'm taking him again here. Jamal Pogues is light on his feet, but man, I thought he would be better than what he was. I'm not saying that he's bad, but I'm not saying he's great either. He's like the average heavyweight, and I just thought we would see more out of him at this stage of his career. And I'm gonna take Hamdi, and I think I'll say by decision. I do think Jamal's tough enough to hang in there, so give me Hamdi to win. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his last name, but give me Hamdi to win by decision. And Brayden, what's your take? Who do you got?
I think Handy wins the first 2 rounds and Jamal comes back in the 3rd round and knocks him out.
You're taking Jamal in the 3rd?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's very possible. We'll see. Hot take. Braden's taking Jamal in the 3rd. I don't know. Jamal might be the favorite for that fight, but I haven't checked the odds. I'm gonna do a betting breakdown. Man, that's what I do. That's my bread and butter is MMA betting. So, all right, what's the next fight?
We got Brandon.
Oh no, Bogdan Grad versus Lucas Alexander, and I'm going to take Bogdan here because, man, it's one simple thing. I don't trust Lucas Alexander's chin. We've seen this guy a few different times. He's been knocked out a couple different times. I know the Bogdan dude got knocked out as well, but, man, I trust his chin to hold up over, and I do think he has more ways to win, so it's really all. I'm not too familiar with this guy. I did watch some tape on him, but I just think Bogdan has more ways to win, and I do think he could catch Lucas Alexander. So give me Bogdan to take it here. Who do you think, Braden?
I think Lucas Alexander is definitely going to win in maybe the 3rd round.
I think that's fair. I think that's a pretty close fight. So we'll see. You said what round?
4th or 3rd.
There's only 3. He's a casual. No, I'm just kidding. He's getting into it, so he does watch it with me. So he's never seen me miss a fight card in the whole time I've been around. So, oh yeah, next fight, I'll help you with that one. Jasmine Jasdavicius versus Marna Bueno Silva, and Jasmine. So her striking is just not too great. She's one of them tough. No. She's one of them tough, gritty fighters, but the striking's not there. The grappling is. She's like kind of like a Marab style in the women's, not as Marabish, but she's a marauder. She walks forward. She wants to grab a hold of you. She wants to hang on you. That's her style of fight. If she's close and she's got a hold of you, usually Jasmine Jasudavicius is winning the fight. But Mayra Bueno Silva, she'll strike with you. She don't care, and she has the ground game to back it up. So I just feel like this is a bad matchup for Jasmine Jasudavicius. So give me Marna Bueno Silva, and I think she wins by decision here. I don't see a finish in this fight, and I feel pretty confident with Marno Bueno Silva decision. I do think there is a possibility that Jasmine Jasudavicius can come on hot in the second half of the second round and win the third. So I wouldn't be shocked with the Jasmine decision, but I mean I do think it's Marno's fight to lose. Let's say that. Who do you got?
I think I got Jasmine.
You just picking the opposite of me? That's what makes podcasts right there.
No.
You don't want everybody going with the same thing. But no, I mean, there is a case for her. I mean, we have seen Bueno Silva slow down, so that would be her path to victory, is getting Bueno Silva tired and taking over the fight.
Yeah, I think Jasmine's going to tire her down and just let her throw.
She's a cardio king. I was queen. Let's say that. All right, next fight.
We got
Terrence McKinney
and
versus Damir Hatzkovic. Yeah, so we ain't seen this Damir guy in a while. Remember, dude, that dude is freaking hilarious, though. After the fight, when Renato submitted him, he said, "Why'd you submit me?" No, Renato Moicano got mad at him, and we all know how fucking funny Moicano is, but he got super mad. He was like, I wanted to fight longer. And the Damir guy was like, so why'd you submit me? Yeah, so that was super cool. But no, we got Terrence McKinney taking this one. Man, if you're getting submitted, I mean, I ain't gonna say that if you're getting submitted by Moicano, but dude, I just don't think Damir has any finishing upside. And if you're beating Terrence McKinney, you're knocking him out, or something along that. Usually it's by knockout. If you're gonna finish Terrence McKinney, you're gonna put him to sleep, and Damir's not gonna put Terrence McKinney to sleep. I mean, I guess he could gas him out, but I'd say Terrence McKinney makes a quick night. This is a layup fight from him, from the UFC for him. He's gonna get in there. He's gonna probably KO this dude, maybe even take him down and choke him out. He can do whatever he wants in this fight. It's a free fight for Terrence McKinney to get back on track. So I would look at round one props, whether it's KO or sub. And if you're really pushing it and you think Damir can hang in there for a round, take a round 2 prop on him to get finished by either KO or sub. One way it's going to happen. You'll make your money either way. What do you think, Braden?
I think Terrence McKinney takes it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. All right, and then we got Shamil Gaziev versus Thomas Peterson. Yeah, this is Gaziev all day. I think he can really do as he will. I mean, this dude, his striking's good, his wrestling's good. I don't think he's an expert anywhere, but he's gonna put the business on Thomas Peterson. I've been watching Gaziev since the Contender Series, and this dude, I don't think he can beat the highest level of the heavyweights, but guys like this, I think he's gonna make short work of. So, who do you got, Braden?
I think I got Thomas.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I mean, it's possible.
I think the underdog takes it.
He's picking Thomas Peterson. We'll see. Next fight. Guys, I ain't going to spend too much time on this one. Yeah, I like Naimov here. I like Naimov. Nomad, I think he's better than him everywhere. I think this is a short work fight. Yeah, I'd say probably Naimov in 1 or 2. That'd be my bet. Who you got?
Naimov.
Yep. All right, main card. Let's get to the first one. Ferris Ziem.
Mike Davis.
Yep, versus Mike Davis. This is the return of Mike Davis. We've been waiting a while to see him back. This is an interesting fight, man. I think everybody's probably just throwing their chips on Mike Davis here, and man, I'm just not so sure. I think Ferris can really stick to the outside, jab this dude's face off. As Conor McGregor would say, jab this bloke's face off. Yeah, I don't know, though, man. It's a rough one. Because if he does get a hold of him and gets him down, then I'd say it's probably all Mike Davis from there. But Dude, Ferris's takedown defense looked good against Frevola. Frevola's a grappler, man. We've seen him rolling in around with Armin Saryukin. Uh, you know, man, I think I'm gonna go with the underdog on this one. Give me Ferris Zim to upset Mike Davis. Yeah, I'm gonna say Zim by decision. That's my pick. Who you rolling with?
I'm going with Mike Davis.
Yeah, he's a dog. Mike Davis is a good fighter. I truly, I haven't looked at the odds. I'm gonna do a betting breakdown later this week. When I really dig into everything. This is my first look. So I know Mike Davis is the favorite in this fight. I'd almost guarantee it. But give me Ferris Zim. I think Ferris Zim by decision because his striking is no joke, and there is a path to victory here. He's a tall guy, linky guy. He can absolutely stay on the outside and pick Mike Davis apart. Although Mike Davis has great striking of his own, but yeah, give me Ferris Zim here. Next fight, Said Nurmagomedov versus Vinicius Oliveira. So I watched MMA Guru pick Vinicius Oliveira here. I don't see it. Said Nurmagomedov, dude, this dude's a gangster. He's a killer. Beautiful striking. I mean, if you get close, you leave your neck out there, he will snatch it up. Standing on the ground really doesn't matter. Give me Said. I think Said. I'll say Said by. You know what? I'm gonna say Said by sub. I think it's a hot take right there. So give me Said by sub. Who you got?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Said.
Yep. Yeah, I think so too. And then we got the return. Sergey Pavlovich versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. It's a banger fight right here, man. Pavlovich has been in that gym beating his chest after that loss to Volkov, man. He walked away pissed off, didn't shake hands with Volkov. This dude is fired up. Give me Pavlovich to be, what is it, the third man to knock out Jairzinho in the UFC? Yeah. And I'm going to say he does it early. I think he catches him in round 1. Who do you got? Jairzinho's a beast too.
I think Jairzinho might get it.
Dude, I don't think anybody's seen. I understood if you picked Volkov in that last fight against Pavlovich, but it was the fact that he had no success in 3 rounds. It never looked like Volkov was in danger. He was never scared of what was coming back at him. He beat the shit out of this dude. So, I think there is a path there for Jairzinho. Leg kicks, jabs, stick to outside. Don't get in a brawl with Sergey Pavlovich because, you're never going to win that fight. But if he fights smart like a real kickboxer that he was and still is, he's more of a mixed martial artist now. But there's a path there for Jairzinho. But I'm going to just say that Sergey catches him. Next fight, I'll pronounce the first one. We got Shara, the one-eyed gangster, the Russian gangster, versus
Mike Page.
Yep, Michael Page. And, dude, this is the fight. I cannot wait for this one, man. If you like watching MMA, this is the ones you grab your family. Look, my son don't watch all the fights, but I'm like, hey, Braden, you're going to want to watch this one because this one is going to be fun. Dude is blind in one eye, has a striking of... Dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. I would say this. I don't know about y'all, but before he came to the UFC, this dude was knocking everybody out, dude. We've seen these highlights of spinning back kicks. Obviously, level of competition goes up, all this stuff. But he ain't really had that finishing potential we thought he would until his last fight, that spinning elbow from Petrosian, which I called. I told my buddy Cody, I was like, bro, he's setting it up. I did think it was going to be a kick, but dude, I seen him loading them hips for a spin, but it was the elbow or the back fist. But, dude, this is a hard fight. I don't know the odds. I would almost bet that Shara's a big favorite, and I think that is crazy if he is, because this is a 50-50 fight. I would give Shara the grappling. I don't think either guy's going to shoot for a takedown here. Michael Page's striking is freaking beautiful. He's got big power. Shara is hittable too, man. That's the thing. He is hittable. Dude, does MVP beat Shara?
Nah.
Dude, this one's tough. This one's tough. Man, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the youth here because I've been letting that get the best of me for a while now, and I'm gonna go Shara here, and it's only because MVP is an older guy. You know, as beautiful as his striking is, as elite as a striker as he is hittable. As well, what am I saying? He's very little hit. This guy's one of the hardest guys to hit in MMA. I just, even if he can't touch him, I think Shara is smart enough to go leg kick for, they'll go tit for tat. And I do think Shara will be a little more aggressive. So, and Page could run onto something, but I could absolutely see Shara running onto something as well. So, who you got, Braden?
I think I got
Shara?
Yeah.
The one-eyed gangster?
Yeah.
All right. And then we got Adesanya versus Imavov. And, dude, this one's tough, too. This is another one where I would like to take Adesanya. I really would. 24-4 versus 15-4. Man, I just, as much as I loved Adesanya on his run, I don't know. Imavov, he's been on one lately. You know what he did against. I watched it live at UFC Louisville. Him beat Jared Cannonier in the 4th round. It was pretty beautiful to watch. And then I don't know, man. That's tough. That's a tough fight. You know, I want to say Adesanya takes it here, but honestly, I'd probably I just have to give it to Imavov. The one thing I haven't liked from Adesanya is how he looks after he's taken a shot nowadays. I think the striking's still there. I think the speed's still there. I do think maybe he's not seeing things like he used to. I think that's why he's having trouble reacting to the shots that he's hit by. So I'm gonna go with Imavov here. Give me Imavov to mix it up. I don't think he just has to strike with Adesanya for 5 rounds, and I feel like the only way Adesanya wins this fight is by striking for 5 complete rounds. And I do think Imavov will mix it up. Whether he gets the takedowns or not, the element of surprise will be there. Give me Imavov. Give me Imavov by decision. Who you got, Braden?
Adesanya.
All right, he takes Imavov as well. So, all right, he takes Adesanya. All right, guys, this is my first one back. This was with my son. It was a little PG. I know that. What? This is my first one back. So, yeah, we got a lot more to come. And I know I've been gone for a little while, for a long while. But I'm going to be putting out videos every single week, getting back on the horse because this is what I love to do. This is my dream. This is what I would love to make a career out of. And I just got to find my niche. I did get a better microphone. I need to get a real room that is soundproof with I'm using a webcam right now. I need to get a better high quality webcam and stuff like that. But that stuff will come. So appreciate y'all listening. And until next time, what's up? All right, then. He ain't got nothing to say.